Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Earthbound. We're gonna continue heading straight through our Earthbound run. Here you are. You're the little delinquent that came back from Giant Step. Now you listen here. Don't enter means just that. Do not enter. And furthermore, blah blah blah. It's usually those tax invaders who blah blah blah. We don't enjoy blocking off the roads, you know. Blah blah blah. It's usually local whiners that make a big deal out of about emergencies and meteorites. Blah 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 blah. Why is the road to Tucson closed? An emergency, of course. At times like this, kids like you should be playing Nintendo games. Sure you want to go to Tucson? Okay, follow me. Okay. He's just gonna take us in the back, and I'm sure this will just show me what you got. See if you can get past the 5 of my best men. And then the cops surround and start attacking a kid. So, this is one of those references that I saw in the document that I've been following and has been mentioned in some of the runs that I've seen. Apparently, this was actually meant as, or at least partially meant as a political statement by Itoi, the creator, about police violence, specifically that the oh, okay, apparently we're redoing this. I'm not ashamed of dying a lot in this game. Like I said, it's a rough game. We do need to get our MP back and maybe get a burger or two. Okay. We're going to take $16 out and get 2 hamburgers. Okay, we're gonna head straight back down into the cop fight. So as I was saying, this is meant as a political statement by Itoi about police violence. Specifically, this was the 4 police officers and a sergeant surrounding a youth was meant as a reference to Rodney King. Again, this is just what I've read. I don't have any confirmation one way or the other. But that's the kind of little things that this game is full of that you don't really notice or think about when you're just playing it as a kid. Like, the fact that it is the numbers that it is was a specific, was apparently an intentional inclusion. This fight was one that always threw me off as a kid, and From watching the speed run, this is like one of the milestone points for them because it is very reliant on RNG. The way that the cops attack is apparently random, whether they do the crushing chop or the regular attack. And if they do the crushing, if they continue doing crushing chops, you're just in trouble. And if they don't, then you're in really good shape like we just had. So basically, we want to keep our hit points above 50. Because they can do a lot of damage to those crushing chops, and if we don't happen to get our healing off in time, we're in trouble. And we got a free hamburger. Nice. Bring it on, fat boy. Okay, this should get us level, or this should get us our next level. By the end of this, I think. That's not good. So there we just evaded a death. Wait, I didn't get my... Oh, crap, that's not good. We're probably gonna die again here. This is the easy fight, and we're actually don't have MP. Because I forgot to heal after I died. So we're basically just relying on... Forget about me, I'm just gonna call my boss. Okay. Super Ultra Mambo Tango Foxtrot. Martial arts. Strong is going to wreck us. We don't have MP. We don't have healing items. And he can do 50 damage a hit. Whoops. Unfortunately, that means that we do lose the money we had. Let's see where we're at. I'm sure those cops actually gave us, or dropped a bunch of money. Yeah. See if I can math good. Nope, I did it wrong. I mathed poorly. Should have been 56. That's okay. Now we'll just go down to Frank again. The good news is, dying repeatedly here is actually kind of a blessing in disguise at the same time, because we do get the XP every time and the money every time. Okay, so we can afford two. We can afford probably 2 life ups and then 2 rockins or love. By the way, speaking of PK love, or Psy love, one thing that people who only know us from, let's see, we have $10 currently. Let's do 2 more hamburgers. So Ness's main attack is not, in fact, PK Fire. It is not PK Thunder. It is not PK Starstorm. And it is, and while he does have PK Flash, it does not do what it does in Smash Brothers. It's kind of odd. It's kind of odd how that happened, I guess, would be a good way to put it. Like, I'm not sure why they chose those attacks outside of the fact that they're more interesting. And I suppose because the name that you choose for it is different for everybody, since it's supposed to be something you can customize, but a lot of the names for characters and stuff, like some of the Fire Emblem characters, have customizable names too. So, and so does Ness for that matter. Perfect. So I guess technically we'd want to keep our health above 60, or heal when it gets below 60. Let's do this just to get maxed out. Try and get a little bit ahead. We want to save our psychic points for strong if possible, but I think we'll probably do 1 life up here, just for safety. That's not necessarily a good thing, actually. We got a good roll there. I was hoping to heal before that. Or before we got to strong. So submission hold does tons of damage. However, we can heal a lot with life up. And Rockin' does a ton of damage. Almost 500 XP. And we're going to get... the road to Tucson opened up. Okay. That was vigorous. So, from all accounts, this is kind of the last... It's not like there's no scary parts left in the game. That is one of the biggest roadblocks. And I remember as a kid, like, thinking I'd done something wrong with the fact that I couldn't get past that fight. And I ended up having to grind a lot to get past it. I mean, technically, even though, you know, like, we're level 11. Okay, so we're gonna make our way to Tucson, and that's where we're gonna wrap for this video. So there was a roadblock here. There is not anymore. The Antoids are not going to fight us anymore. So we're going to get an exit mouse. Exit mice are really nice. They let you exit a dungeon. So most of the enemies around here are going to run away. The one that won't is a ramblin' mushroom, which are really frustrating. They also like to hide, like, behind the trees here, and they cause a confusion effect that lasts multiple battles. So we really don't want to deal with them if we don't have to. Technically, there is a neat little side thing where if you get mushroomed, you can actually sell the mushroom off your head. Is that like a side thing over here that I didn't know about? Yeah, let's just get into a fight with one. At worst, we have to run back to town and heal. If we're lucky, we'll be fine. You know, because we've been so lucky. Actually, we're most of the way through this, so if we can just avoid the any other enemies after this, even if we did get mushroomed, we'd be fine. And then we could sell it. Got a lot of psychic points for that level. That was a good roll. Okay, and that music change means we are now in Tucson. So, with that, we're gonna wrap for today. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.